I pressed this button for record 3 times, and every time I pressed it, right after a few seconds, it would say video saved, so it would be like a fact. So anyway, if you're not recording, 3 times that happened just now, but that's been happening frequently lately. Anyway, like I was saying about flying, I can't fly, man. I don't care how many bombs you put on the fucker, man. I just can't do it. So you give me like the Rogue, which is the best, oh, that dude is slick. You're not slick enough, though. Yeah, I don't care what kind of plane you give me. I'm going to die in it, and people are going to live when I'm around. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have it. But yeah, give me a weaponized vehicle. I can work on my own. Fuck everybody up. Good thing, baby. Like 60 grand. There shouldn't be anything worth stealing. Shouldn't be anything worth stealing. Now we're going to check out some promo action. I sold my product last night before I went to bed, so it should be empty in terms of my stock, nightclub stock. Oh, by the way, I got cigarettes. Yeah, you're going to tell me after I tell you I could have quit. I mean, I could have. I haven't had a cigarette for 3 days, and you're going to say you could have quit after 3 days. Well, no, it's after 4 days. Stupid without a cigarette. Don't be ridiculous. 3 days, that's just enough time to chew all your nails off your fingers and run out in the street to look for butts on the ground. 3 days. Not enough time to quit. What's up, dude? Alright, let's start with the nightclub level. So I tried to buy the Pounder yesterday, the second truck, the second nightclub truck that you have in there. You have the big ass truck, the medium truck, and then the small truck. I tried to buy that box truck again. Well, the van is the small truck, but I tried to buy the box truck, and it says, no, you can't. You can only own one of them shiznits. Okay, 20 grand in the safe. We wants that. We don't keep money up in this mother Fletcher. Get in there. Boom! Alright, now we're going to go down to the next level. I'm going to switch DJs and check out my stock. You know, I was looking. When I go to the store, it's hard to believe that I own every freaking piece of clothing. 43 grand, what's up, dude? I owe every piece of clothing just about there is, and you can't wear everything. Thank goodness they allowed us to have more slots, because before we had 10 slots and you couldn't fucking do shit. Alright, we're gonna change the DJ. Now we'll just change the DJ once. So who are we looking at now? Tail of us. Let's get the fat lady back in there. Party's over when the fat lady sings. Alright, homie. Let's morph out of here now. And let's go see what's handing over on the boonies. Promo's looking good. I gotta go around shop to shop and give everybody some lootage. Then I'll go AFK. Come back around 11. when I was younger, I had a gender problem. I wasn't sure if I was male or female, but I have brothers and sisters, but they all didn't know what I was either. So as I was growing older, wearing my sister's clothes and my brother's clothes, and I had a problem. I just didn't know. But they wanted me to find out for myself, liberation and all that shit. So anyway, I joined the Girl Scouts, and we were all in the shower getting ready to go to this swim meet, and I'm looking at all these other scouts along with me, and everybody seems to have different things underneath their clothing. And I'm like, hey, you don't have one of them things hanging down. And they ask, what's it for? And I says, I don't know, but when I shake it, it spits. And she goes, oh, let me see, let me see. And I'm like, dude, look, listen, let's just take a shower and I'll show you later anyway. So, then they all start talking about me and stuff. Did you see his nookie? Well, they called it a nookie. I didn't want to say pussy because that's kind of like nasty. But they're like, did you see his thing? And so they're like, oh no, and everybody like stands in line. Every time I go to the bathroom and stand up, they're like, he stands too. Well, anyway, so, oh, this isn't the way in, it's over there. What the hell am I driving over here for, man? So, well, then after a while, when there was a lot of pregnant Girl Scouts, they sort of told me that I wasn't a Girl Scout anymore. So they kicked me out. Oh, look at all of this shit here. Okay, nothing here, baby. What's up, dude? So, I wasn't a Girl Scout anymore. Now I get 400 Christmas gifts and birthday gifts and Father's Day gifts all the time, but that's beside the point. Okay, let's go to the counterfeit lab. Yeah, those were the good old days. How's it going? Oh. I had a dog on a flight one time, and it was a male dog. I was taking it over to have sex with another dog so I can make some pure breeds. Oh shit, man. Oh wait. So I had to fly him to New York City. New York City? Yeah, and so they put them in the dog carrier and they put them in this special bin in the luggage carrier part of the plane and stuff like that. But there's other animals in there. And the flight was like, I think it was 3.5 hours or whatever the flight was, And we get to our destination, and all of a sudden they got all their animals out. And then I received a phone call around 1.5 years later from like 7 or 8 different people. There was a pregnant monkey, there was a pregnant cat, there was a pregnant snake, and they all gave birth to some doggy looking animal thing or Bobby. I'm like, I didn't do it. Well, my horny dog got out of his cage and banged everything it could bang. Even a stewardess gave birth to a little kind of hairy baby. I'm like, well, how did my dog get out and get the stewardess? Well, he had them dog biscuits and shit, and who can resist those? So yeah, I had a little problem, a lot of maternity cases, a lot of fucking Guinness Book of World Record meetings and stuff like that. But other than that, my dog gets a lot of fucking Father's Day gifts too. Especially the one from the monkey, he gets a banana cake and banana bread. I just made this money I'm I'm delivering right now. I just made this shit. Okay, let's get over to the weed place. Okay, so counterfeit, meth, coke, now weed. Yeah, it was kind of odd. The girl tells me what AFK means, away from keyboard, and I'm like, really? I really thought it meant another freaking killer or some shit. I didn't know what the fuck the acronym was, what the acronym stood for, but needless to say, away from keyboard. It makes sense, but we're not using keyboards. Maybe you PC using mother fletches, maybe, but not me. I'm a PC, not PC. I'm a PS4 man. Yeah, you know, a lot of the weapons I have, weaponized vehicles, it's difficult to remember where the weapon fires from. Some of them use the L1, some of them use the X, some of them just work on the mental hookup. You know, the one where they put the diodes, the transistors on your head, and you just think about shooting, and you shoot. Yeah, that's what I got. All that shit. Alright, baby. Get in there. Get in there. Damn. 3 bars, 4 bars. Nah, I'm gonna fill it up. What the fuck? Why not? Get off the weed, dude. So, you know, I hired a new maid for the west wing of my house. And she doesn't speak any English. And so I have all of her chores and duties written her language. And one of her duties is to make up the beds in the west wing, east wing, whatever the fuck wing she works at. I got so many wings. But yeah, so she's been pretty good, you know. I'm paying her like $200. What's up, dude? $200 a day. The problem is that I keep losing her in the building. I'm not sure if she's even coming to work. I haven't seen her in like 4 months. But I guess, you know, I haven't really checked the lion's cage. I have a couple of lions, and unfortunately, where she's supposed to keep the beds clean and changed, there's a lion cage there. So maybe she's a little bit indisposed. I'm not sure, but I'm not worrying about it because I still sent her a check. Hasn't come back yet. I don't even know her name. I don't even know her name. Oh, why don't they have a TV inside the sleeping quarters of the facility? And why isn't there a TV in the bunker where the sleeping quarters? And why is there such a big ass TV on the yacht? I mean, that motherfucking TV's the same size as the damn Deluxe route chow. Huge ass TV. But I can't go AFK anywhere but the airport or my house. You know what I mean? So I gotta do this long ass ride home. Nobody else in the room. Oh, that's 20,000.